Good day, children of God. It's me, your faithful follower of Jesus, and I hope this news report finds you well. We have had an awesome week so far. As you know, last night, Jesus was betrayed by one of his best friends, Judas, and they came to arrest him. They put him in the high priest's house. He has a cell, he has a prison in his house, and all night long, that's where Jesus stayed. Then they got him up early in the night, and they had a trial, and they lied, and they said that he should be killed. And the next morning, that's exactly what they did. They had a big cross, and they put it on his back, and the Lord was walking down the road called the Via Dolorosa, and everybody came out to see it. And then all of a sudden, he fell down, and he couldn't hold the weight. And they picked a man out of the crowd. His name was Simon the Cyrene. He was from Africa. He was a dark man, a black man. And they said, you take the cross for him. And he took the cross all the way to a place called Calvary or Golgotha. And that's where they took nails and they put it in Jesus' hands, and they nailed him to the cross, and they put a big nail in his feet, and they hung him up on the cross. And there he was. It was 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning. And everybody was walking by and watching this crucifixion take place. I was amazed because Jesus didn't get angry. In fact, he said to the people, I forgive you for what you do. He even looked at one of the thieves on his right, and he told him that if you stay with me today, you'll be with me in paradise in my Father's house. And then he told his mother that John, one of his young disciples, he told him, this is now your son. And he told John, she's now your mother. He was still blessing people even from the cross. I was absolutely amazed. And then he looked up to God and looked up into heaven, and he said, Father, why have you forsaken me? But the Lord didn't, his Father didn't forsake him, because after he went through all of that, he looked up and he said, it's finished. And then he said, into your hands, Dad, I give you my spirit. And I watched him die. I watched him die. And then I was amazed because one of the Pharisees, one of the big rulers in the temple, he came to take his body. And I thought he was going to destroy his body, but he didn't. What he did was, he said, can I have his body? And he put his body, Jesus' body, in his own tomb. And he laid there all Friday night. I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know what's going to happen. I didn't think he would die, but he died Friday. But I heard him say one day he would rise again, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So stay tuned for what happens tomorrow. That's all I have for you today on the Faithfully Following Jesus Fan Club podcast, Holy Week edition. Stay faithful.